And what did Thoth call you after he created you?
Nabu.
Abu.
Nabu.
Very good. Is that Abu or Nabu?
Nabu.
Nabu. Very good. So Nabu, after Thoth created you from his own DNA and that of the blue, what is it? What is it that you did after you were created?
Him didn't acknowledge me. So I roamed around the world, Earth, searching for something. Even though
Searching.
I was him, he was I. I searched for something. Oh, he didn't protect me. He didn't acknowledge me.
Why is it
So
that he didn't acknowledge you? You were his son.
he didn't look like him, like he wanted.
Were you the only one that he created?
No,
How many of them were there that he created?
10.
10. Yes. And did he acknowledge any of you?
I don't know. I was the first. And I remember hearing of the others, so come back and see.
So you had contact with the other 9.
Yes,
And did they also roam?
yes, we all went to different parts of the world.
Very good. And did you remain in contact with them?
No,
No.
no,
Did they all survive?
yes,
Very good. Did they all thrive?
yes,
Did you thrive?
yes.
What did you end up doing, Nabu?
I created my own civilization, my own culture.
What did you call it?
I don't know. It's see technology, technology beyond my other brothers, sisters. Brothers.
Will you repeat that first part, please?
We had technology past my own brothers and sisters, not just sisters.
Okay. And so, what did you do in this civilization? What kind of people did you have around you? Did you create them or did they just follow you there?
Some followed and they created their own. I was only there to guide them.
And did you live on the land or did you live in the water?
They were
Yes. What part of the earth did you live on?
south. We followed the
Very
south.
good. Very good. And what did you call this place in the south, in the water that you lived on? If you knew.
H.
If you knew.
How did boom. It, it, I called it home.
Okay, home. And in your home, in the water, in the south, did you have a mate, a wife?
Yes.
Very good. And did you have children?
Yes.
What was your wife's name?
Ashu.
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 And was she the same as you?
Yes.
So she was made of Thoth?
Ra.
or Thoth? Ra.
Ra.
She was Ra's daughter?
Yes.
And who was her mother? Who was Ashu's mother?
Enough. Enough. Sliding we were able to.
I'm sorry, could you repeat the name of her mother?
Enough. Enough.
Tnuft.
Which is why we are able to live in the water and the lagoon.
And were you hiding?
Yes, some would hide in the water. We hid in the water. We're hiding in the water. Some are hiding in the earth and beneath Mother Earth. Some are in the sky.
Some of the hybrids like you, or a different race?
Like me. All us.
All hybrids.
Yes.
And who is your mother, Nabu? Who is the female DNA?
Isis.
Okay. So who is the blue part of you as a hybrid?
And it's the clear, blue people. So, was there and he exchanged his DNA to help defeat them.
Very good. How did they need help? Why is it that the blues needed help from Thoth?
Oh. Ah. They needed help with technology. They needed help with technology. They needed help with tools and things. A lot of things that they had were done by hand.
And so Thoth's DNA could help them with this?
Yes, in exchange for the things they needed. We'll give you our DNA to help you create this. In return, they would give us the things to help us live. And give us knowledge to teach us how to build the orders, teach us how to do things that we need to survive. That's what you're at now.
And so you, as Nabu, did you have access to any of these upgrades, these things that were exchanged?
Through those DNA, I got access because I were downloaded everything. I had a piece of him in the.
And so when you went with Ashu to this island, is it an island or is it actually under the water?
Some rough water is an island. You call it Asia.
What part of Asia?
Yeah. This is some the very end, the bottom of Asia.
The bottom of Asia. Okay. And so that was separate from the rest of the landmass at that time?
Yes.
Very good. And what is it that you did there? What did your culture do there that was created?
We have to, as you call humans, to survive without interference. You know, you have to give them knowledge and nothing else in exchange for a safe place for us to live.
And what were the humans like back then?
very busy. They would always build these tiny houses. We taught them how to grow their crops to eat foods they would have to buy. We taught them how to match the frequency of the earth. That sounds very mean.
Some of the humans were mean.
Yes.
To each other or to you?
To us, they wanted to catch us. But they never did. Some of us will call it. Some of us have been caught.
Were you not much larger than the humans?
No.
How large were you? What was your height? What was your stature?
I was 15 feet tall.
So you were larger than the humans,
Yes.
and yet they could catch you.
Yes. Some were caught in nets.
And who taught the humans to do this? Or did they have a high intelligence?
So,
Did the humans interact with the Anunnaki?
yes.
Yes. And did the Anunnaki live around you?
No. They would visit. Thoth would visit. Over the travel. Lauren.
Did he travel in human form, in physical form, or did he communicate with you in a different way?
He communicated with my mind. We still do our lives.
So,
Never faced it.
so you could channel with each other?
Yes.
And what did he channel to you? What did he say to you?
Information, just wisdom. Here I'm at now.
Yes.
She's telling me to remember that everything's love.
Very good. Did you have fear of channeling Thoth?
Yes, yes, yes.
So when you communicated with him, there was also fear.
Yes.
What was it that you were afraid of?
Not being able to return to my body. Not knowing how. How do I come back? How do I fuck? If you're in me, how do I come back to me?
Did you always return to your body after channeling with him?
No. Sometimes it would take days, a month, sometimes few would. It would take days and months for me to return to my body.
Where would you be in that interim, in that in-between space?
Just in a field of beautiful light. It was all peaceful and all love. I wouldn't know how long I'd be gone until I come back.
So it wasn't a bad place.
No.
Very good. Thoth, your father, had good intentions for you?
Yes.
Does he still have good intentions for you?
Yes.
Let's speak to Thoth right now, through you. Let's bring him in and see why this was so, why you had this in-between place before returning to your body. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay. Thoth, we call you in to speak through Angel. We're here to talk about Nabu and his experience with you. Are you here, Thoth?
Yes.
Do you recognize Nabu? as your son.
My first son.
Your first son, yes. And how did you feel about Nabu, your first son?
That makes it just so love for Nabu. My first son.
So why is it that you didn't recognize him the way he thought you should have?
My son has always been greater than me. My son has always doubted himself, has caused him to make great mistakes. So it's not that I didn't recognize him, he didn't recognize himself. It was me. And my DNA is prominent in him. He looks just like me.
Does he look like you in this body of angel?
Yes,
And do you channel with this body, angel?
yes,
Very good. Thoth Nabu says that during channeling with you, communications, he had fear because as in between the channeling and coming back to his body, there was a space. It wasn't an uncomfortable space, but he wouldn't go directly back to his body. Can you tell him why this was so?
during those periods, we're integrating. I am him and he is me. I'm integrating, you're integrating, I'm getting knowledge, I'm getting information. That's why, the only reason.
Thank you. So there's no reason for Nabu to have had that fear. Is that what you're saying?
Yes,
And
it's the same fear he's had since he was created.
how about Angel? Is there any reason for him to have any fear around channeling?
No.
Are you always there for him when he's channeling?
Yes, and many others.
Is there any advice you can give him to make it easier for him to not have fear and for the channeling to be smooth, as you would call it?
He just has to step aside. He still goes to the same places, Nabu.
And how does he do this?
His higher self will go.
Step aside?
When step aside. As it begins to happen, he fights it.
How does he allow it to happen smoothly?
I trust him.
I trust
I
him.
believe in it. It's okay.
So is he going to go into a trance or will he be aware of what's going on?
Sometimes he can be in a trance and sometimes he can be in a...
Could you repeat that last part, please?
Sometimes he's
Depends.
aware. Sometimes he's aware. Sometimes he's in a trance. At this moment, he's in a trance.
Yes.
He may remember some, he may remember none.
Very good. So from this time forward, is there any advice you can give Angel on the channeling? What would you like him to know?
That he's safe.
Very good.
He's not going to be gone. He will return.